Justin. Hi, Welshman. Hi, Tina. Radio Dude, Lisa's here. Radio Dude. Good morning. I've been watching true crime shows until I came in here, Welshman. Hi, Peter. You've been waiting for 30 minutes? I'm 5 minutes late. Hi, Welshman. Hi, Radio Dude. Hello, Lisa. Oh, I love coming on and seeing all those. Hi, Peter. Hey, Radio Dude. You're a funny dude. You are funny. How is everybody? Happy Monday. Yeah, I'm running a little bit late. Sorry, guys. Welshman, how are you? How's everything in the land of Scots? You're eating graham crackers. Oh, nice. Radio Dude's doing well. Awesome. Good, good, good. So look at, a lot of our seaweed is gone, see? There's just a little bit left. Because that's ocean water. It comes in from the ocean, and the ocean takes it back out again. Hi, Tiny. Tiny Kayla, right? Your name's Kayla. Good morning, everybody. For you guys over there, good afternoon. Welshman, I'm good, thank you. I spammed you live waiting. I love it, thank you. I love those emojis. I do. Wazamaru. Fishing? Did you say fishing? Hey, Waza, how are ya? Did you see the people fishing yesterday, last night at the ocean? There was people fishing at the ocean. Here's tea, guys. Cheers to you guys. Cheers. Peter Harper. Peter Harper, wait a minute. Who's the people on 2.5 Men? Oh, it was Charlie. Oh, and Alan, right? Peter Harper. Grand Rising, Waza. You missed that. Oh, you missed it? It was good. I went to the beach last night in the evening. It was nice. Tiny K, they're cleaning. Yes, they're cleaning the boat, yeah. Peter Harper was here yesterday. Yeah, Peter's here now, too. Peter Harper. Peter played Yahtzee with us yesterday. Want to see the little baby? Where are you going? Aww. No smooches for your mama. Daisy Dukes. Daisy Daisy. Aw, thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm waiting for some news to see if I can do a live in a museum. Oh, how nice. I hope they let you. Disinterested, right? She could care less. Yep. won the game? Uh, if I remember right, it was Peter, it was you, and Richard, mint chocolate chip balls. Mint chocolate chip took over for you, Peter. And I'm pretty sure you guys won. I used to be cute like that then I got older, right, radio dude? Right, I hear ya. Hey, Jeff. Good morning, Jeff. Yes, they're cleaning the boat. Mm-hmm. They're cleaning the boat, yes. Yeah, they're cleaning the boat, yeah. Waza, me too, radio dude. I was pretty. It hurts to lose your looks. It just goes to show you that your looks don't matter. It's what's inside that matters. Peter, I'm actually rather surprised I won, but no, not looking cocky after one game. Peter, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was you and Richard. I kept the scorecard. I could go get it and show you. Yeah, congratulations. Everybody was winners. Cleaning the boat, doesn't it look like it does in the pirate movies? It doesn't look like it. You're right, it doesn't. No, it does not. Oh, that's the kitty next door. You hear the kitty? Oh, she is, Lisa. Thank you. She is. Yeah. I can't play games. My nanosecond attention span doesn't allow it. Hi. Who's murdering the kitty? Oh, that's next door. Hi, Stacy. Hey, good morning, Stacy. Have a good weekend. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Did you have a good weekend? I hope you did. I'm sure you did. Radio Dude says, hi, Brylan Farm. Peter, love to stay and chat, but I've got to have my lunch now. There's always next time. Right, Peter? Thank you. Enjoy your lunch. There's always next time, right? Enjoy your lunch, Peter. Thank you for being here. Waza, I have attention proficiency disorder. It's annoying. I pay everything full attention all the time. It's exhausting. I never know when you guys are serious or not. Pinned message. Like and subscribe. Share the awesome channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell for more exquisite content. Thank you, pinned message. Thank you. Welshman, is Stacy thinking it's a squirrel? Yeah. Stacy's all good? Good. Says hi to radio. Hi, Peter. Oh, bye, Peter. Lisa says, good morning, everyone. Hello, Lisa. Lisa. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I'm just having my tea this morning. Oh, also, I'm starting a new photo frame. A diamond painting. Diamond painting. Hi, Andy. Wazamano pinned message sub to you. Double tap here. I'm paying attention. Yeah, Waza. Tiny says, hi, Andy. Pinned message says, what's up, Azamano? Lisa says, that's beautiful. Thank you, Lisa. It'll be beautiful when it's done. Yeah. Pinned message says, hi, Tiny K. Bryland Farm, cute. I never saw something like that. Yeah, it's a photo frame. The other part of it's in the house. I'll show you when it's all done, but this is the last one. I made a whole bunch. I don't think I sold any yet, but I'm trying to get ready for Christmas, so I'm sure we will. Pretty, thank you, Tiny. I seen the video of Daisy attacking that squirrel. I know it. She's so funny with her toys. Whoa, I accidentally scrolled down and the live I entered was hosted by what looked like a genuine alien. Oh, no. No. Tina, hi again. I was just watching Friday's hilarious stream. Awesome, Tina. How are ya? Pinned message is Andy. Thank you, pinned message. Andy. Pinned message. You're not Andy from Yorkshire, are you? Pinned message is Andy. So these are all the things that come with it. This is how they come. I'm afraid of squirrels. They collect nuts and I might go missing and never be found. Oh, you guys are so funny. When Tiny K had too much, I told him no more brownies for you. Oh, yeah, we made brownies Friday. Yes, we did. Yep. No, Yorkshire is an hour north of me. Wait a minute. You're not Ann's Andy, are you? Hi, Lee. Good morning, Lee. Magnetic North Adventures. Good morning. Good morning, my wonderful friends. Hey, Lee. How you doing today, Lee? I'm a she, says Tiny. Yes. Tiny's a she, yes. Magnetic North says, hi, radio dude. Welshman, let's all the squirrels lose to get radio. Magnetic says, hi, Kelly. Hey, buddy. I watched your video this morning. Very good. He says, hi, Tina. Tiny says, hi, Tina. Michael, hi, Michael. No, you're not late. You're right on time, Michael. Welcome. He says, hi, Welshman. Tina says, hey, North. Tina says, hi, girl. Hey, girl. Magnetic North says, hi, Michael. Welshman says, hi, Magnetic North. Magnetic says, hi, Waza. Radio Dude says, hi, Magnetic North. Tiny says, hi, North. Lee says, thank you. You're welcome. Pinned message is formally I have creator. Oh, that's right. I have creator. Yes. Sorry, I'm confusing you with somebody else. Yeah. Thank you, pinned message. Thank you. Magnetic North. I'm not too bad. I'm resting. Going to the new dig site on Friday. Awesome. That sounds great, Lee. Keep resting. Tina says, Tiny Chrome said it's too dangerous to have too much brownies. Oh, you can get sick. Yes. Nope, you're Andy. Magnetic North says, hi, Andy. Waza says, howdy, Magnetic North. Welshman, radio run. They're looking for you. Magnetic North Adventures pin message. Yes. Love to everybody. We're just gonna ease into our morning. I'm not in any hurry. It's that kind of morning. Tiny, oh wait, you meant your YouTube channel. Sorry, hot Andy. Andy Yorkshire Hour from me too. There you go. Hi, Jordan. Hello, Jordan. Jordan, how are you? I'm in the Midlands, says Andy. Magnetic North says hi, Jordan. Radio 2 says hi, Jordan. Tiny says hi, friends. Lisa says, I have 2 squirrels eating now. Oh, Lisa, you got squirrels, raccoons. I love it. I love it. Oh, come. Oh, this is delicious, by the way. Hey, Maddie. No Frills, No Mercy. Maddie's here, everybody. Say hi, good morning. Hey, Maddie, how are you? Oh, thank you for stopping by. Lisa's using emojis. Thank you, Lisa. Thanks, Lisa. Horrible damage from a bad storm in the U.S. yesterday. Really, Tina? Where at? I did not know that, Tina. Tiny says, hi, Lisa. Magnetic North. Weird thing happened. I lost hours. Screenshots 12 to 15. Lost from 200 hours. That's weird. Oh, did you mean on the 365 calendar? That could be why. Is that what you mean? Hello, Yvonne. Nana of 5 is here. Everybody say hi to Yvonne. Hello, beautiful lady. How are you? Yvonne, did you have a good weekend? Maddie says, I'm good, thank you. Hope today is a good day. I hope it's a good day too, Maddie. How's Chloe doing? Lisa says, hi, Lisa. Lisa says, I just wonder what's next. Lisa, let me know if you get a giraffe. Lisa says, hi, Maddie. Tiny says, hi, No Mercy. Yvonne says, hello, Magnetic North. Maddie says, hi, Lisa. Magnetic North says, hi, Nana, a 5. Yvonne says, hi to Lisa. Maddie says, hi, Tiny. Tiny says, hey, what's up, Nana? Nana says, what's up, Tiny? Maddie says, Lee, my brother. Hi, no F's, says pinned message. Tina, Preda Gill died yesterday? That was so sad. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Tiny says, hi, Nana. Yvonne says, I'm doing good. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Maddie says, hey, what's up, Nana? Magnetic North, 12 to 15 July. I looked daily and hours went down. Lots. Wow, that's weird. That's weird, Lee. Wow. I don't know how all that works. Lisa says, hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, Lisa. Jason's here. 603 Magna Pirate Jason. How are you, Jason? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tasty Peanut also. Hi, Tasty Peanut. Good morning. Lee says, I'm at 2802. I had 2824 on July 12th. Oh, so yeah. So then, so you must, you know how they drop off from last year? So you must have lost them on the end of last year and not gained them on this end. Right. Yeah, the 365, you know, you might drop off some more than what you gain sometimes. But hopefully it's just that and that's it. Lisa, they're planning where to get fresh nuts. They're under radio bed tonight, waiting for him to sleep. Poor radio dude. Nana of 5 says, hello, Maddie. Tiny says, hi, Jason. Tasty Peanut. Magnetic North says, hi to Jason. Lisa says, I'm 15, so yeah, I'm close to 16. Jason says, hi, Tiny. Nana says, hi, Welshman. Magnetic North says, hi, tasty peanut. Maddie says, hello, Welshman. Jason says, I'm doing good. A day off today, so just chilling. Oh, nice. Enjoy your day off, my friend. That's awesome. Welshman says hi to Maddie. Bill your bag. Oh, hey, buddy. Weather looks nice. We're finally getting rain today and tomorrow. Oh, good. That means you don't have to water the garden. Get natural water, right? Natural water. I don't know why plants do better with rain, right? Awesome, Bill your bago. Wish we get some rain. Lisa says, hi, Bill your bago. Tiny, why you always say your name when you come to May May Tasty Peanut? Bill your bago says, good morning, buddy. How are you? Bill your bago, did you have a good weekend? I hope you had a good weekend. Tiny says, hi, Bago. Magnetic North, this makes no sense. Last year, less subs, less views. This year, much more. It should just access January 1st, end of December. Yeah, it should, but it doesn't. So as of today, it goes back to July 20th of last year, or July 22nd, right? Yeah, I know, Lee. You gotta really just like grin and bear it, right? Because whatever they have is what they have. Nana, last night's live stream is the most I've ever had. For 200 views, it's a start. Nana, I gotta make sure I have your bell on. Wait. Wait. What time did you do a live stream? What time did you do a live stream? I have to make sure I get there. Tina says hi to Maddie. Magnetic North says we have floods here, sadly. But constant rain all week will be well. Till we see the river again. Oh, wow, really, Lee? Legendary Princess, hey girl, how you doing? Tiny, Nana, are you going live later today? Bill your bago, it was a good weekend. Awesome. Put just under 1,000 miles on the Harley. Oh, nice. Awesome, Bill your bago. Lisa's, it's weird, the system. I stopped trying now. What will be, will be. There you go, Lee. What will be, will be. Just keep working. 7 p.m. Central, it's 8 o'clock my time. Oh, I was at the beach. All right. I will watch the replay, Nana. Can't wait to see it. Legendary Princess, hey, how you doing? She says, good morning. Hope you have a great, wonderful day. Thank you, Legendary Princess. I hope you do too. Thank you. Welshman, we love your radio. I will protect you with a bag of nuts, okay? You be safe. Okay, Nana, I know Tina. 9 to 5, we're on daylight savings time. Tiny says LP. Magnetic North says, hey, Princess. Tina, yep. Tiny, yep. Wazamato, I can barely believe it's straight up dumping here. Wonder how long that will last. You have that much rain? Wow. Bill your bago, looks like the neighbors are taking my boat out again. I know, right? They're cleaning it for you. They're cleaning your boat for you, Bill your bago. I know you don't like the noise here, Kelly. Radio Dude, cleaning the boat over there is most activity I've seen with that boat. That boat was gone all day yesterday. It left here at 11:30 in the morning and it didn't come back until like 7:30. Yeah, that boat was gone all day. Lisa's Nana, that's 1 a.m. in UK, so I'll have to watch the replay. Yeah. So nice of him, right, Bill your bago? Hi, Ashley. She says hello from Texas. Welcome, Ashley. How's everything? How are you? Magnetic North says hi, Ashley. Handmade and homegrown. Hey, girlfriend. I want to say hi to Handmade. She said, good morning, Kelly and everyone. Good morning, Handmade and homegrown. Good to see ya. Radio Dude. They need to mop the deck with the pitch. Magnetic North, hi homemade. May everyone's mine, says Tiny. Radio Dude, hi handmade. Hello, hello. Ashley says hello, Magnetic North. Tiny says hi home. Hi homemade. Shows how big boat is now. Someone's on it. Yeah, it's a big boat. Yeah. Hey, Stuart. Stuart, how are you? The Fisherman's Lodge. The Fisherman's Lodge. Hello, Stuart. How are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Tiny says hi, Lodge. Ashley, I've been up in my bathroom for an hour. Ooh, are you not feeling well? Stuart says hi, Tiny. Tina says storm on Friday. I love those emojis, Stuart. Thank you, buddy. Melly Dons. Hey, Melly. Melly Dons, how are you? Happy Monday, everybody. Lisa's hi, Stuart. Wazamato. I took French at the university, so I know they think it's weird. We say raining cats and dogs, but they say it's raining like... Okie dokie. Ashley says, hello, Teeny. Yvonne says, thank you for the love, everyone. I'm getting ready for work as I listen. Thank you, Nana. Thank you for stopping in and being here. Magnetic North says, hi, Melly. Ashley says, I have morning sickness. Oh. Sorry you have morning sickness. Handmade Homegrown says, hello, Magnetic North, Radio Dude, and Tiny. Fisherman's Lodge says, I'm good. Going to pack up stuff from old house, moving into the new house this week. Awesome, Stuart. I'm so happy for you guys. Yay, Stuart, yay. That's exciting, isn't it? I mean, moving's a pain in the butt, but moving into a new place is exciting. Stuart says, hello, Lee. Lee says, hope you feel better soon, Ashley. The Fisherman's Lodge says, hello, everyone. Tina says, raining cats and dogs yesterday. Not here. We didn't get any rain yesterday. Nothing here. Radio Dude. Waza. I've seen more cows. Nina Reynolds. Hello, Nina. Welcome. Nina Reynolds. She said hi. Phoenix Fireside. Hey, Dolly. Phoenix is here. Good morning, beautiful friends. Peace and happiness and prosperity. Oh, Phoenix. Thank you, young lady. Look at those beautiful emojis. Good morning, Dolly. Tasso, good morning, folks. Hey, Tasso. Oh, my goodness. Everyone say hi to Tasso. Tasso, how are you, my buddy? Thank you for being here. We're just watching them clean the boat. We're watching them clean the boat. Lisa says, hi, Nina. Tina says, Tiny says, oh, someone's pregnant. Magnetic North says, good morning to Dolly and hello, Tasso. Nina says, hi, Magnetic. Tiny, hi, Phoenix. Ashley, I do too, Magnetic North. Yeah, I hope so too, Ashley. Brylon Farm says, welcome, Nina and Ashley. Thank you, Brylon Farm. Yeah, welcome, Nina and Ashley. Radio Dude says, hello, Ashley. Nina, thank you. Thank you for being here. Tasso says, hey, Lee, Magnetic North. Hello, Tina. Ashley says, I'm Tiny. What do you mean? Are you Tiny K? Are you you're tiny as a person? Tiny says, hi, Tasso. Phoenix Fireside's giving us emojis. Thank you, Dolly. Lee says, hi, Stacy. Radio Dude says, hi, Tasso. Tiny says, hi, Nina. Ashley says, hello, Radio Dude. Tasso says, hi, Tiny and Radio Dude. Justin Hill's here. Hey, Justin. Justin, how are you, buddy? Justin Hill, how you doing, my friend? Nina says, hello, Tiny. Dolly says, Tiny. Good morning, Lee. Brylon Farm says, hi, Tasso. Waza says, Radio Dude, excellent point. Ashley, do you intend have a YouTube channel one day, says Magnetic North. Tasso doing good, having coffee, and have to move stuff today as I'm having some work done tomorrow. Oh, okay, Tasso. Tasso says, thankfully the humidity is lower today. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Tiny says, that's amazing, Ashley. Tasso says, hi, Bryland Farm. Ashley says, Magnetic North, I wish I could. Lee says, hi, Justin. Handmaid says, good morning, Stacy. And Nina says, how's everyone this morning? How is everyone? Happy Monday, guys. Monday, June 21. I'm sorry, July 21. July 21. Waza plus cows pee really hard. Lee says, Ashley, I've subscribed to show support just in case you do one day. Thank you, Lee. Thank you. Nice. Lisa's doing okay here. Foot's getting better. I'm glad it's getting better, Lee. That's good news. Tiny, May her saying yes, her is pregnant. That's what Ashley is saying. No one can be me, May. Okay, Tiny. All right. Ashley says, thank you, Magnetic North. Ashley, tell us, where are you from? Waza says they're like pressure washing. Yeah, they're cleaning it. Nina, that's good, Magnetic, wishing a speedy recovery. Theo, welcome. Theo, want to hear a joke? Sure. We love jokes. You're from Texas near Amarillo. Oh, welcome. We have a lot of friends from Texas. Stop by. Thank you so much, Ashley. Yeah, Theo, let's hear the joke, buddy. We love jokes. Are you French? Because I fall for you. That's so cute. That is very cute. Let's pin that up, my friend. There you go. Pin that message. Nita says, thank you kindly, Magnetic North. Ashley's from Texas. Nice. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Nina says, thank you. Oh, got you there. Waza, no, I was still rambling about the cow. West Country Mudlarks, hey guys. Popping in to hit the like and say hello, everyone. Hello, West Country Mudlarks. Happy Monday, you guys. West Country, did you guys have a good weekend? I sure hope you did. Lisa says, hi, West Country. Nina says, I'm from California, Magnetic. Where are you from? Nina, you're in California, eh? Welcome. Theo, what's with those noises preparing for some heist? It's a garbage truck. It's the garbage truck. West Country says, hi, Lee. Lee says, that's cool. I'm in England. Yes. Magnetic North Adventures is in England. Tiny K, maybe you have a lot of Americans. Ashley, I'm a first-time mommy-to-be. The morning sickness is bad. Oh, well, first of all, congratulations on your mommy-to-be. And second of all, it'll pass. It will eventually go away. All right? Thank you for being here, Ashley. Tiny says, West is here. West Country. Great weekend. Thank you, Daisy. Hope you had a good one. I sure did. I had a really good weekend. Radio Dude, I think the garbage truck is smaller than the boat. Tiny says, hi, West. West says, hi, Tiny. Nina, that's wonderful. Magnetic. England is beautiful. It is beautiful. Mm-hmm. Oh, West Country sent a gift membership. Thank you, West Country. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. MBPF. No, MBP Fishing. A new subscriber, or a new member. Thank you, West Country. Aw. Thank you, West Country Mudlarks. You're so kind. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you. Lisa's West Country, the river's all in the flood up here. Can't wait. Mudlark when it goes down. Yeah, there you go. Thank you for the new membership. Radio Dude, Ashley, just don't get up in the morning and you won't have morning sickness. It's horrible. I had morning sickness with my first son. Yeah. Do your parents by any chance own a funeral home? Because whenever I hear your voice, I die and go to heaven. Welcome, Theo. You're funny. West Country says, hi, Nina. Tina says, MP fishing, awesome. Nina says, hello, West Country Mudlarks. Wazumadu says, my ex-fiance had PMDD. Do I want to know what that means? Steven, I have arrived. I love that, Steven. Welcome, Steven. Welcome. Brylon Farm, so nice, Mudlark. Yes. West Country should be plenty to find then, Lee. Can't wait. I can't wait to see his videos. Tiny says hello to all. Hi, Tiny. Radio Dude, Ashley, if anytime says anything, you tell them you're showing for 2. West Country says hi, Brylon Farm. Brylon Farm says, hey, West Country Mudlarks. West Country said another one. Oh my goodness, Arizona Desert Fishing Maniac. Thank you, West Country. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you, West Country Mudlarks. Lisa's, Nina, I will connect you too. I'm number 12 on the list. Lisa's, hi, Arizona. Stephen says, that's your backyard, insane views. It is my backyard, yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nice. There we go. Thank you, Stephen, for being here. Magnetic North. I'm hoping it was not washing stuff away. They always seem to. Oh, when it rains a lot? Yeah. Radio Dude, Theo must be a dairy farmer because he has a lot of cheese. West Country says hi to Stephen. Nina says awesome. Welcome, everybody. West Country says hi, Radio Dude. Magnetic North, hi, Stephen. Radio Dude says, Ashley, that was supposed to be sleeping for 2. Sleeping for 2. Sleeping. Ashley says, now I can go to restaurants and tell them I'm eating for 2. That's right. You can. Radio Dude says, hi, West Country. Wazamadu, PMDD. Let's just say for 4 to 5 days out of every 50, she switched from the sweetest person in the world into a straight up demon. I know what you're talking about now. Steven says, hey, mods, what's up? West Country says, we found some awesome things on the last dig. Editing the video now. Oh, nice, West Country. Good. Welcome, welcome, everybody. '67 Ford Mustang. I have liked and subscribed. Nice. Do you have a 1967 Ford Mustang? I have questions if you do. West Country says we found. Oh, I got you there. Nina says, Miss Daisy, do you go live daily? Yes, we do, Nina. Yes, we do. We are here in the morning. We're here in the afternoon to play Scrabble, and we're here at night to do crossword puzzles. We also play Yahtzee. We play trivia here. Yeah, come on back, Nina, anytime. Magnetic North says, sweet West Country. When's that out? I have liked and subscribed to. Yeah, Ford Mustang. Do you have a 1967 Ford Mustang? Hello, Daisy May. Hello, Sonal. Hey, Sonal. Good morning, buddy. How are you, my friend Sonal? Happy Monday. West Country, well, not sure yet as roundup to do, and Louise is not too well. Oh, Louise is not too well? Oh, no, what's the matter? Louise is probably one of the sweetest people I've ever seen in my life. Yep. Louise is amazing. I hope she's feeling better. Lee says, hi Ford. Magnetic says, hey, Sonal. Sonal says, hey, Lee. West Country says hi, Ford. Radio Dude says hi, Sono. Mort, Ford. I'm from England. I'm in the Army as a truck driver. Oh, okay. You're from England. We have lots of people from England. Welcome. 1967 Ford Mustang. Why anime? There's no way this chat has hobbies. Sure we do. Someone says, hey, Radio Dude. Welcome. Why anime? Welcome. Where are you from? Magnetic North says, no hope she gets better. I know, me too. Thank you, Lee. Nina says, I'm a Scrabble nerd. We play Scrabble at 2 o'clock. Come on back, Nina. You can play. Tina says, hi, everyone. Tiny says, hi, everyone coming in. West Country says, hey, Sono. Waza says, I have a 1967 haircut. Carl, hey, Carl, welcome. Carl, such a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. Thank you for being here. Ashley says, I do Lego sets for my hobby. Oh, Legos are so fun. Good for you, Ashley. Magnetic North says, hi, Carl. West Country says, long list, Daisy May. Steven says, what's up, Wazamadu? You're funny. Radio Juice says, I'm an electronics nerd. Nana of 5 says, I'm off to work. Have a good day. Thank you, Nana of 5, Yvonne. Have a good day at work. Thank you for sharing the morning with me. Thank you for being here, Nana. Everybody tell Ivana goodbye and have a good day. Ford Mustang. I have a Ford Mustang, but I can't drive it about. I don't want to crash the car. It was my dad's car. Oh, how wonderful. What color is it? And a 1967 television, garage door opener, silverware, plates, right? West Country says, hey, Steven, Magnetic North says, Lego, great, just don't stand on them. Yeah, don't stand on a Lego, and especially in the middle of the night. Carl says, what's up north? Steven says, hey, west. West Country says, hi, Carl. Kelly the heard that. Hey, Kelly. Everybody say hello to Kelly heard that. Hello, Kelly. How are you, young lady? She says, good morning, everybody. Nina says, thank you, Miss Daisy. Nina, thank you. Thank you for sharing part of the morning with me. I appreciate that. Tiny says, May, are we playing Scrabble today? Yes, Scrabble today. 2 o'clock, Eastern time. Scrabble today, yes. Sona says, hello, Kelly. Radio Dude says, hi, Kelly H. Magnetic says, hi, Kelly Heard. West Country says, right, I better get on with editing. See you all later, I hope. Bye, West Country. Much love to you and Louise, and I sure hope she feels better soon. I love you guys. You guys are so beautiful. Everybody say bye to West Country. Sonal says, hello, Nina. Ashley says, that is so true. Kelly said, hi, Sonal. Tiny says, hi, Kelly. Sonal says, hello, Tiny. Magnetic North says, take care, Yvonne. West Country says, hey, Kelly. Sonal says, hello, Ashley. Wazamada says, hey, Stephen. Tiny says, hi, Sonal. Kelly says, hi, Magnetic North. Lee says, thank you, West Country. Kelly heard that says, hi, radio. Ford Mustang said, roses, gold, rose gold. Your Ford Mustang is a rose gold color? Tiny says, hi, Stephen. Hi, Carl. Ashley says, hello, Sonal. West Country's, Kelly said, hi, West Country. West Country says, hi, Ashley. Tiny says, hi, Ford. Ashley says, hello, Kelly. Stephen says, W Community. Hey, Stephen. Steven, thank you so much for being here this morning. Tiny says, yay. Wazimana says, ouch, those Legos are vicious. I'm surprised no one has sued. I know, right? Yeah. Hey, Sam. Sam's here. Sam just reached 80 subs. Congratulations, Sam. Welcome, welcome. Kelly says, I'm doing good, pretty good, Daisy. How are you? I'm doing good, Kelly. I have my tea, guys. It's a good day. It's a good day. Thank you for asking. So does hello, West Country. So does Ashley. Tiny says, bye, West. Love you. Kelly says, hi, Ashley. Wazumata says, sees you later, West Country. Sees you later. Sonal says, take care, West Country. Sonal says, hello, Wazumatu. Ashley says, how are you doing, Kelly? Which Kelly? There's 2. Rubberneck. Hey, Rubberneck. Rubberneck's here. Everybody say hello. Rubberneck says, good morning, everyone. Good Monday morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Rubberneck. Back at the work thing, girlfriend? Radio Dude says, hey, Rubberneck. Ford Mustang says, yes, I'm taking pictures of it to post on my channel. Awesome. Post them on your channel. That's great. I want to see them. Tiny says, I only play Scrabble with May May. Tiny says, hi, Rubberneck. Ashley says, hello, Rubberneck. Susanna's here, the proud single mother. Hello, Susanna. How are you? Ford Mustang, I have 184 subscribed to my channel with 24 videos. Oh, good. You can add me to that list. I'm going to add to that list. Hey, Susanna, how's it going, young lady? Tiny says, hi, Susanna. Rubberneck says, hello, Ashley. Waza says, hello, Sono. Magnetic North says, hello, Rubberneck. Also, hi, Susanna. Radio Dude said, hi. Hi, Radio Dude. Yep, Rubberneck's back at work. Jim Rat, good morning from California. Welcome, welcome, Jim Rat. Magnetic North says, hi, Jim Rat. Rubberneck says, hello, Tiny. United States of America. How much mods are there? Hi, United States of America. I have a lot of friends I trust. United States of America. Welcome. Tiny says, hi, Jim Rat. Rubberneck says, hi, Magnetic. He says, hi, USA. Ashley says, how you doing, Rubberneck? Tiny says, hi, USA. Ford Mustang, thank you. United States of America, hi, Magnetic, and hi, Tiny. Radio Dude, hi, rest of the world. Hello, rest of the world. Jim Rat looks very peaceful. It is peaceful. At least right now it is. Thanks, Jim Rat. Waza says, Ford, subscribe to your channel. I did too. Tiny, no say bad words. No bad words. No. United States is my fault. Tiny. Rubberneck says, hello, Ashley. Still cleaning the boat, guys. He's cleaning the boat. Thank you, people, said Mustang. You're welcome. Tiny K, bad words are, I know. Thank you, people. Tiny Mamie doesn't like bad words. No, we don't want that stuff here, guys. You know. We don't need that stuff here. Hey, Larry. Hi, Larry. How are you, buddy? Everybody say good morning to Larry when Larry sings. Cleaning the boat. No yard workers today. No yard workers today. Nope. See, even her tells you no, no. That's right. Steven. Oh, welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Tiny says, hi, Larry. Rubberneck says, hello, Larry sings. United States, so what's the stream about? It's about having tea in the morning. You guys could chat with me while I'm sitting having tea. That's what the stream's about, United States of America. United States of America, where in the United States of America are you? Larry says, hey, Kay and Rubberneck. Radio Dude says, howdy, Larry. Well, thank you. Oh, thank you. Now, if you like to play games, we play Scrabble in the afternoon, and we play crossword puzzles in the evening, and we play trivia, and we play Yahtzee. So if you like to play those kinds of games, come on back. All right? Steven, thank you, Steven. Wow. Steven, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Rubberneck says it's about hanging out, chit chat, and tea. That's it. That's what it's about. Hanging out, chit chat, and tea. Right on, Rubberneck. Right on. Wazzer says, for some reason, not to mention Boundville Dam here on the Columbia River. What if, for some reason, I want to mention Boneville Dam here on the Columbia River? Rubberneck says, be respectful. Jeff Rubin, United States of America's now new channel, 18 subs. Oh, welcome. Oh my God, United States of America? You started your channel the same day I started my channel, the exact day. That's the same day I started my channel. That's crazy. Hello, Jeff Rubin. How you doing? Hello, Mike the Bike Dasher. Mike's been our member for 5 months. That's right. Thank you, Mike. Hello, Mike the Bike Dasher. Larry says we just chat. We just chat. Larry's a member for 4 months. Thank you, Larry. Thank you. Tiny says, haha, my English sounded like a toddler. Justin says, how about Pepsi? Larry says, I could have sworn I have a member for longer. Well, when did we get monetized? March? Yeah, I think it was around March or April. Rubberneck says, hello, Mike the Bike Dasher. Ford Mustang, I've subscribed to you too, Wazamadu. Tiny says, hi, Mike and Justin. Waza says, thanks, 1967. United States, well, ain't that crazy? That is crazy, United States of America. You know, the exact same day. Well, now you're my new friend. Welcome, welcome, United States of America. Mike says, hello, Rubberneck. Waza says, that's an auspicious day. Tiny, oh, wow, that's wild. I know it, it's crazy. I can't believe it. Mike says, hello, Tiny. Lisa's using emojis. Thank you, Lisa. Mustang says, you're welcome, Wazamadu. Magnetic North's using them too. Thank you, Lee. Lee also says, hi, Mike. Radio Dude says, I sound like a toddler too, thanks to autocorrect. Sonal says, hi, Mike. Larry says, oh, okay, time goes fast. It does, doesn't it, Larry? You guys, it's July 21st. It's July 21st, can you believe it? Sonal says, hello, Larry. Mike says, hello, Magnetic North. Lee says, hi, Larry. Hi, Jeff. Rubberneck says, time flies when you're having fun. There you go. And I am having fun. I sure am. Jim Rat, what's the number one thing you enjoy about living in the area you do? The number one thing I love and enjoy is the ocean. The beach. That's my favorite thing here. Good question, Jim Rat. Larry says, right, Rubberneck. Rubberneck says, it will be Halloween soon. I know, football season's right around the corner. Training camp is this week. Larry hates sending emails. Waza says, I can't believe it. I've been stuck inside all summer. Oh, really? How come? Hey, Jim Rat, go 49ers. I was going to say, where are you from? Go Bills. Everybody has their own team. It's all in fun. Go 49ers. Larry, I have to send an email to a lawyer for a request. Oh, okay. Good luck, Larry. Jim Rat, thumbs up. There you go. Go 49ers. You know who else a 49ers fan? Our friend Joe. Josh Allen, that's right. Yeah. Josh Allen's my man. He's my man. We love Josh Allen. Magnetic North connected with 1967. Good. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, everybody. United States of America. Tiny says, I'm in mine stage of life. Wazzer says, because of my illness, it isn't worth getting into. A lot of people have things much worse. I met a 19-year-old quadriplegic the other day, bike accident. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Well, geez, Waza, thank you for being here, buddy. Rubbernecks, unfortunately, I do not really get into sports stuff on TV. Watch you guys slap other dudes' butts football. I only like football. I don't watch baseball. I don't watch hockey. I mean, I watch a little bit of hockey with my husband, not much. But I'm just football. Yeah. Share Bear. Had to take the kid for school physical. We'll try to catch you later. Have a blessed day, everyone. Thank you, Share Bear, Purple Share Bear. And happy Monday to my girl, Share Bear. Devin, hey, Devin. Hello, Daisy. I'm on my way to the beach. I'm excited. Oh, Devin, I'm so glad. Where are you? Oh, wait a minute. You were going to a lake, right? You told me yesterday you were going, I think it's a lake you're going to. Awesome, Devin. I love the water anywhere. Brylon Farm says, hey, Share Bear. Tiny says, if you're blue, you're mine, all mine. Radio Dude says, hi, Share Bear. So does Magnetic North. Welshman says, hi, Tiny. Tiny says, bear. Share Bear says, love. Magnetic North says, hi, Devin. Tiny says, hi, Share Bear. Wazumadu says, hi, Share Bear. Devin says, Bay. Oh, Bay. Chesapeake Bay. Yep. Enjoy, Devin. Take some pictures, some videos, okay? United States of America. Anyway, I gotta go. Have fun and have a good day. Bye from C. Bye, United States of America. Thanks for being here. Stop back and see us again, okay? Larry says, I'm not much on sports. I don't even watch NASCAR anymore. Oh, okay. I only watch football. Tiny says, hi, Devin and Brylon Farm. Devin says, I will. Awesome, Devin. Magnetic North. I'm not a sports fan. I prefer being outdoors. Me too. Hi, Ann. Are you late? No. No, you're not late. Thank you for being here. Ann from Ann's Place. Tiny says, hi, Ann. Magnetic North says, hi, Ann. Sonal says, hello, Ann. How's it going, young lady? Larry says, good morning, Ann. Wazumadu says, hey, Share Bear and Ann. 105. Ugh. Oh, my goodness. That's just too hot. 105. Try to stay cool, Ann. Sonal says, hello, Share Bear. Bill Your Bagel says, hi, Ann. Magnetic North says, where's Papa Smurf? Ann says, I'm not moving around. No, save your energy. Ugh. Sonal says, hello, Bill Your Bagel. Ann, you're 10 hours late. Welshman says, you're 10 hours late. No, you're not. I love Ann's stories. I do too. Ann is great. Ann is just great. Sonal says, hello, Welshman. Welshman says, hi back. Rubberneck says, hi, Share Bear. And she's using the emojis. Thank you. Thank you. Bill Your Bagel says, Sonal, what's going on? Ann says, I'm trying. I made the mistake to try and sleep, woke up with a hell of a headache. Oh. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. There's Smurfy Sonal. Smurfy Sonal's here, like with this channel. Hello, Smurfy Sonal, welcome. Devin's using emojis. Thank you, Devin. Ann says, happens when it's too hot. Oh, yes. And make sure you're hydrating. Hydrate, 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 you guys. Justin's using emojis. Thank you, Justin. Magnetic North says, hi, Blue Sonal. Smurfy Sonal says, here's Welshman's red card. Welshman says, hi, Tiny. Hi, Tiny K. Tiny. He's still cleaning the boat. Justin says, I don't like the water. Tiny says, Sonal, you have 2 accounts. Yes. Smurfy Sonal. This is a little Justin. Ann says, remember, my body can't sweat, so for me it feels even hotter. Oh, Ann, yeah. Ugh. Oh, girl. Tiny says, hi, Welshman. John P. Hey, John P. John P's here, everybody. Say hello to John. He says, good morning, Sister Daisy, with all those beautiful emojis. Hey, John, how's it going? Sonal says, Tiny, yes, this is my second channel, Smurfy Sonal. Wazumana says, ugh. Water, I never touched the vile stuff. God made sugar for a reason. Also true. Magnetic North says, hi, John. Tiny says, okay, Sonal. Rubberneck says, get yourself a nice glass. Drinking container, pack it with ice and a few drops of lemon, then pour some water in it. Drink, hydrate, repeat. Yes. do something. If you don't like the taste of water, put something in it, but drink, 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 especially when it's hot. Even after sleeping, you sweat a lot when you don't realize it, but you sweat it out too when you're sleeping. So hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Good, yes, Rubberneck, good advice. Larry says, hey, John. Ann says, I had 7 cold showers already. Oh, Ann, I'm so sorry. Radio Dude, Kelly, do you think if I brought my car there that he'd wash it? I don't know. Do you think he would? Lisa says, good morning, John P. Smurfy Solo says, hi, John P. Magnetic North says, so they're asking, no, they're taking the boat to explore or thinking of selling it? No, they're just cleaning it. He's just having it cleaned, that's all. John says, hey, Lisa. Tiny says, hi, John. John says, hey, Ann. Sono, Rubberneck, and Tiny. Rubberneck says, hello, John. Lisa says, hey there, Ann. Magnetic North says, he's on the dinghy. Yeah. He's on like a floating pad. It's like a floating pad. Don't fall in. That's right. If he falls in, we get to laugh. And it says, and still there's people saying that global warming isn't real. Right, Ann? Rubberneck, we need so much water every day. Sometimes we don't realize how dehydrated we can get, which causes all sorts of problems. Right on, Rubberneck. It is. It is very important to hydrate. Larry got too clean because of the seaweed. Yeah, I got to clean it? Yeah. Speaking of seaweed, we still have some, but we lost a whole bunch. It will eventually all go out. The ocean brings it in and the ocean takes it back out again. John says, hey, Larry, radio dude, don't drink water. In wine, there's truth. In water, there's bacteria. Billy Orbago says, I was always told you should drink half of your weight in ounces of water. You should. You should. That's very hard to do, though. Yeah, but you should. This is my favorite Smurfy Sono. Tiny says, May RR finally learned their name. Oh, Rubberneck. And it says 27 years ago, the hottest was 37, never 40 and over. Right? It's getting warmer. John says, hey, what's up, Welshman? Welshman says, hi, John. Jim Rat. Looks like it might be a good place to fish right there. Everywhere around here is a good place to fish. Never know what you'll find in the water. John says, hey, Billy Bago. And he says, example, if you weigh 150 pounds, you should drink 75 ounces of water daily. Yes. That's right. Rubber next is sorry, but I would definitely laugh if we see the boat cleaner falling. I would laugh too. I will laugh. I'll be the first one to laugh. Tiny says, I like my lemonade. Yeah, me too. Devin says, or John says, hey, Devin. Rubberneck says, you do, Tiny K. Magnetic North, he's holding on the boat and bad tipping. He might fall in yet. Ann says, hi, John. Tiny says, okay, RR. Ann says, hi, Magnetic North. Bill your bagel, Jim Rat, Tiny, Lisa smiles. Can I get some water? IV somehow. Lemon is good for you also. It is. I'm bringing a 2 liter of water to the beach. Good, Devin. Sunscreen. And something to cover up with. Do you have like a beach umbrella with you? Ann says, hi, Rubberneck. No one. Are there swamp puppies near you? Hey, no one. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Hi. What are you doing? You want to get down? Yeah. Come here. Sorry, guys. I had to get Daisy. Oh, thank you. That's Daisy, guys. Ann says, hello, Devin. Rubberneck says, hello, Ann. Wazimano says, yeah, lemon might help me with the water. I should try that. And sugar. Well, you can have a little sugar with it, sure. Anne says, oh, I see. I like the video. I did like the video. It was great, Anne. It was great. Tiny says, I'm less than 90 pounds. So how much water should I drink? 40, 45 ounces, something like that. 45. Jacob. Hello, Jacob. Welcome. Jacob says, hello. Welcome. Devin says, they have umbrellas there. Okay, good, Devin. Good. No one says, where are you from? This is the United States. How about you, no one? This is the U.S. Magnetic North says, hi, Daisy. Ann says, she was so cute when tiny, wasn't she? Oh, the kitty? Mrs. Tantrum? Yes. Baby girl. So sweet and cute. Rubberneck, nice big wicker hat to block the sun off your head. There you go. Jim Rat says, adorable doggy. Thank you. Tiny says, hi, everyone coming in. Hello, everybody. Devin says, bark, bark. Lisa says, she's so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So what are we playing today? We're playing Scrabble today, guys. Scrabble, 2 o'clock. And crossword puzzles tonight at 8 o'clock. A regular day. Tea time. A Scrabble. Crossword puzzles. That's today's agenda. Anne says, I loved where she sleeps on the shop's chair and the Iraqi guy, too. I know it. It was beautiful, Anne. I loved it. Tiny says, hi, puppy. 222. 222's here. Good morning, everybody. Lisa's using emojis. Thank you, Lisa. Lemon lime water really helps you. Ooh, lemon lime. I never thought of lemon lime. Tiny says, hi, triple A. Hi, no one. Magnetic North says, hi, Jacob. Wazumana says, so I need to drink 276 ounces of water a day. Bring me the hose. Bring me the hose. Rubberneck says, it said everyone should drink up to 8 glasses of water throughout the day. Mm-hmm. Try to hydrate as much as you can. Jim Rat says, do you fish? I do not. I do not fish, no. Tiny says, Scrabble. That's right. Scrabble today, guys. Scrabble. Mm-hmm. Two. I've heard a half an ounce of water for every pound you weigh. Example, a 230-pound man should drink 115 ounces of water. Yes. Lisa's fall in the water. Tiny, I'm 90 pounds. I'm not supposed to be that, as I lost weight, should be around 100 pounds. So I'm working on gaining some back and drinking my water. Oh, nice. 90 pounds, you little thing. I'm so glad Sevki rescued her and kept her there for 2 years. This convinced people around there to also adopt some kittens, and he taught them how to look after them. Oh, Anne, I love that. I love that, Anne. That's awesome. About 5 different families now have cats. I love that. 2 says, LOL, Lisa, that works too. Rubberneck had a pretty stressful year last year and lost my grandfather. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry about that, Rubberneck. Magnetic North says, hi, 222. Wasu says, I'm just playing. I only weigh like 210. 5'9", I have wide shoulders. Rubberneck, we were very close. I took care of him while he was sick. Aw, I'm so sorry. It was a very rough year. Sorry about that. And so they were always taught that cats are wild and should be left alone. He showed them it's not true. Good. I love that, Anne. Water is the grand... It cures way more ailments than people know. Yes. Salt water. Salt water, regular water. Yes, it does. I sound like I'm on a dating apps is what. You're not, though. Tiny says, I'm 4'5" and only weigh 70 pounds or less. Rubberneck says, I wouldn't take any of it back, helping him as much as I did. I was blessed to spend that loving time with him. He wanted to make it to 100. Aw. Wow. And says, everything happens for a reason. I always believed. Yep, I believe so too. Tiny says, I'm truly tiny. I guess you are. 222 says, there's a good Scrabble word, Kelly. Yeah, how do you say though? Panisha? Panasha. Magnetic North. I have to go now. Have a wonderful, blessed day, everyone. Thank you, Magnetic North Adventures. Everybody, Magnetic North Adventures is working on his WH. If you can help him out by playing a playlist, watching his videos, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you, Lee. I'm still working on you, buddy. We're going to get you there. Rubber Next, as he passed last October 5th at 99. Wow, 5 months shy of hitting 100, Rubberneck. Wowza. Well, I'm so sorry for your loss, girl. Wow. Wowza says, yes, you are tiny. That's very cool. 222 says, panacea. Panacea. Oh, okay, panacea. Thank you, 222. Thank you. We learn vocabulary here as well. Panacea. Connecticut state land. Live in tune with Earth's heartbeat. A part of its ancient hum. Sings a song of belonging. Harmony blooms like dawn. Every breath a bond with life eternal. Wow, Connecticut state land. That's beautiful. Thank you for being here. What's up, Daisy? Tiny says, bye, North. Love you. Magnetic North says, thanks, Kelly, and I'll see you soon. You got it. Sorry, guys. I'll see you soon, Lee. Come sit with me. Come sit with your mama. Rubberneck says he was such a trooper and tried so hard to stay upbeat. He was always grateful for the people who cared for him in the end. Oh, Rubberneck. That's just beautiful. Wazoo says 222 subscribed. Tiny says hi, land. Rubberneck, no. No. Rubberneck says I just miss him so much. It hurts, but I know he's at peace. Right? Yeah, and you'll see him again someday. You will see him again someday. 222 says, thanks, Waza. I'll sub to you too. 222 says, I'm sorry, Rubberneck. Rubberneck says, I don't know how many times on my drive into work or home that I don't cry. As much as I loved him, I couldn't save him. Aw. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Tiny said, how often do you go golf? I don't golf at all, Jim Rat. I do not golf at all. I've never picked up the sport. Except putt-putt. I play putt-putt golf. And this is my friend in Alabama's dad celebrated his 101st birthday, then passed away about a month later. Till his last moment, his mind was still bright as a button, and he was in World War II. Loved to tell stories. Oh, and that's wonderful. Rubberneck says, well, life is still going on. I have to pick up and move on. Yeah, it's hard. And nobody can tell you how long to grieve, right? You might grieve for the rest of your life. But you just have to keep reminding yourself that you'll see him again someday. I like to picture my life as climbing a ladder. Yeah, I agree with that. Looks like a beautiful day, Daisy. It is a beautiful day so far. It's 84 degrees. If I get upset and stuck on the ladder, I can't move up. Need to keep climbing my ladder. We're all on our way somewhere. We are, Rubberneck. That's absolutely true. Yeah. Pennsylvania man, nice boat. Welcome. Thank you, Pennsylvania man. It's not my boat, but thank you. Oh my God, sorry, it was his granddad, not his dad. That's okay, Ann. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Where? This is Florida, Pennsylvania, man. And where in Pennsylvania are you? Welsh man says, hi, Ann. Pennsylvania man says, are you? Rubberneck says, I'm going to make it to the top, where my grandfather's also. That's right, making it to the top. Pennsylvania man, where in Pennsylvania are you? Philly. Oh, welcome from Philly. I used to live in Wilkes-Barre. I lived in Wilkes-Barre. Rubberneck says, and God, that's right, Rubberneck, yeah. Well, welcome, Pennsylvania man. Easy home cooking, like done. Thank you, Easy Home Cooking. Hello, sister, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. Rubberneck says, sorry, everyone probably shared too much. No, you're good, Rubberneck. No, no, no. This is the place to talk, everybody. Don't ever think you know, you can say anything here that you want to. Right, 222 says, not at all. We're all here to help each other through the life's good stuff and the hard stuff, right? Sister Easy Home Cooking, thank you. Welshman, 2 more likes for 50. Let's go, everybody, let's go. Just missing him again today, and I don't usually speak about it. Oh, that's okay. No, feel free to speak about him, of course. Ann says, hi, Welshman. Easy Home Cooking's using emojis. Thank you, Easy Home. Just hit 50 likes. Get in, get in, get in, get in. Double tap your screen, guys. Thank you, everybody. I like this community. I'm new to it, but it's very comforting and not judgment. Exactly. I feel that people do whatever people want to do, right? That's I think. Well, almost anything. There are some rules, right, Daisy? Yeah. Good vibes, yeah. Yep. And as we all go through that, Rubberneck, I had a bad day yesterday remembering my son. Aw, Ann. Big hugs to you, Ann. Welshman says hi, 222. Tiny says hi, Easy. 222 says, hey, Welsh. Rubberneck says, true, Ann. Thank you all for hearing me. Aw. Jimmer says, do you have kids? I do have kids. 222 says, you got it, Rubberneck. You got it. The sky is gorgeous. It is. It's a pretty day. Still got some seaweed. Well, it's not really called seaweed. It's called something else. I remember how he complained more than me when it was so hot. The others used to say, between you two, we don't need to complain at all. That's all right, Ann. That's okay. Tiny says, my kids are grown up. Yes, my kids are grown up. Do you live here full time? Yes, I do. Yes. Yep. Rubberneck says, LOL, Ann. So happy Monday, everybody. It's Monday, July 21, 2025. We have 9:24 a.m. in the morning on the east coast of Florida, on the east coast of the United States of America. It is 84 degrees. 84 degrees. Rubberneck says, LOL, Ann. Ann says, my kids are grown too, 42, 38, and 35. Yeah. Yep. Welshman says she has one daughter, a fluffy one called Daisy. Ann says, all men, no daughters. I have all men, no daughters too, except Daisy. I have Daisy. May, when you and Daisy come to see Sweden. I thought you were in Poland. Aren't you in Poland? Jim Rat says, my close friend lives in Sentinel. Oh, nice, Jim Rat. I don't know where Sentinel is. We are in South Florida. This is South Florida. We're near Fort Lauderdale. This is near Fort Lauderdale. Oh, baby, you want to get down? Yeah? Okay. Hold on. Okay. There you go. All right. All right, there we go. My grandfather, when I was a little one, he would pick me up every day to go with him. He worked in a barn. My love for animals, he was like my dad. Aw, that's so wonderful. That's wonderful, Rubberneck. Aunt says, haha, and we both adopted a female dog, called her Daisy. Isn't that Annie Kelly, right? Daisy. That's right, Ann. That's right. Daisy, Daisy. 222 says, I bet Jim Rat knows how much water to drink per day. I'll bet Jim Rat does. Indian Rocks Beach. Oh, okay. I've been there. I've been to Indian Rocks Beach. I was there for a week for a wedding. Yeah, that's a nice area. That's on the Gulf side. Well, this is the ocean side. Tiny says, yes, May. I live in Poland. Okay, good. Billy Bago says, coffee's done. Time for me to be somebody today. Hope everybody has a good one. Be nice. Bye, Billy Bago. Thank you, buddy. I'll pin that up before you go. Have a good day, Billy Bago. Thank you so much. Tiny, I'm closer to you. I live in Turkey. Ryan says, hi. Hi, Ryan. How's it going, Ryan? Good morning. Tiny's just been in Sweden with my sister for a little bit. Oh, okay, nice. Jim Rat says, I'll tell you what I drink. I have a Yeti that has 2 limes in it, that has electrolytes in it, filled with ice and water. It pretty much lasts me until I get off work. Oh, nice. Nice. Tiny says, hey, Ryan, Rubberneck says, and a special thing, no one ever loved me like my grandfather loved me. I was in good hands with him. We were like 2 peas in a pod. Oh, I love that. 222 says, see you, Billy Bagel. Tiny says, hi, Ryan. 222 says, what's up, Tiny? What's up, Ryan? Tiny says, not much, AAA. Over next to my grandfather wore cowboy hats and boots. It smelled like the barn, but I loved him with all my heart. We had great times. Oh, Rubberneck, that is so special. It's so special that you have those memories. That's great. 222 says, how many ounces are in your Yeti? Tiny says, I'm getting sleepy. 222 says, all that green water and sunshine is definitely making me want to golf. What time is it there, Tiny? Tiny, what time do you have? Snuggles Daisy and slowly falling asleep. She's taking a little nappy nap. $6.29, Wazza says. $6.29, Wazza. So you're out on the West Coast. Boat cleaning, yes, boat cleaning. Exactly right. Cleaning the boat, yeah. Ann says, I found a solution for my fruit trees for next year. Oh, you did? Good. What is it? Welshman says, I think Poland is 15:30. 222 says, where are you located, Wazamadu? Tiny says, it's 3:29 p.m. here. Wazza says, I'm in Portland. You're in Portland, Oregon? So's Colleen. Isn't Colleen in Portland? I know she's in Oregon. 222 says, what is a long day, Tiny? And says, there's netting that you wrap around the tree specifically, no, specially made to keep birds and rats out. Oh, okay. Oh, good, Ann. All that hard work, you know. Welsh man says, yeah, Poland is now head of the UK. Waz says, I think she's in Eugene. Oh, okay. Tiny says, every day is a long day with a newborn baby. 222 says, I'll try and keep track of where everybody's from. We'll see how I do. I know it gets confusing, but little by little, I'm learning. Oh, well, congratulations, Tiny. Yeah, Tiny, I know you had a baby. Kumari says, hello. Hi, Kumari. Hi, Brad. Welcome, Kumari and Brad. Welshman says, congratulations, Tiny, on a new baby. Pennsylvania man says, hi. Hi, Pennsylvania man. Tiny says, KM. 222 says, what's his or her name? And says, most farmers have to do that too now since most countries banned all rat poisons. Oh, okay. Makes sense, right, Ann? 222 says, hey, Kumari and Brad. Tiny says, hi, KM. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. My property taxes on a not too large house are now almost $1,200 per month here. What? Per month? Whoa, that's a lot of money per month for taxes. Nice boat. Yeah, it is a nice boat, Brad, huh? It is. Kumari says, hey, Tiny. Ann says, that's crazy. That is crazy. $1,200 per month. Not a big fan of Portland. Wow. Ours are almost $500 a month here, $500 a month here. And I think that's too much. Rent to the government for my own property is why I barely get by. Wow. Wowza. Welshman forever. Oh, thank you, Welshman, for Daisy Squirrel School. Daisy likes her squirrel. She loves her squirrel toy. Thank you, Welshman. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Welshman forever. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Brad says, I pay $875 rent here. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all, Brad. Where's that at? Do you mind if I ask you where is that? Tiny says her name is Heaven because I had her April 14th. The same day that my house burned down, even though that was due August 1st. Wow, Tiny. Ann says, oh, then I should not tell you how much we pay once a year. No, tell us, Ann, tell us. Tiny says, hi, Brad. Welshman forever says, you're welcome. Thank you so much, Welshman. Brad said, I'm from Iowa. You're from Iowa? Oh, welcome from Iowa. Yeah, Brad's in Iowa. Wazoo says, 1C per month would be a crime. If you need to pay the government rent or they take your property, it's theirs, not yours. It's a crime. It is a crime. It's out of control. This country's out of control. Yeah, it's out of control. It's not getting any better either. No matter who the president is, our life's not going to get any better. Every president and every administration is all about the companies, the businesses. They don't care about the people. Yes, Portland seems insane. And it says $173 US per year. No way. Really? What? All right, everybody, let's move to Turkey. Wazoo says Portland is worse than insane. 222 says we're in Iowa, Brad. I went to school there. Wazoo says no two wings of the same bird. And Brad says Des Moines. Des Moines, Iowa. I've never been to Iowa. Ann says yes, and we complain. Brad says what school? Des Moines is awesome. University of. And so it used to be 120. Wow. I can't even imagine, right? Jim Rats is only about power on both sides of the aisle. Doesn't matter who's in office, right out. The rent out here in California are insane. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. I would believe you. And it's the same way here in Florida. In South Florida here, where space is limited, yes, Iowa is God's country. It is. It is. Well, thank you for being here, Brad. Where are you filming this, can I ask? This is my patio. And we are in Florida. Still cleaning the boat. Yeah, this is Florida. Waza says, Ann, that's your rent. I missed that. 222 says, you said you're in Turkey, Ann? Waza says, once a year. Oh, my goodness. She says, that's my taxes per year. That's what she pays in taxes per year. Brad said, looks beautiful. It is beautiful. Thank you, Brad, for being here. 222 says, this heaven? No, it's Iowa. Yes. If you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come. It's one with the baseball players who are dead. Oh, what's the name of that movie? I can't remember the name of the movie. It's on the tip of my tongue. Katz is here. Hey, Katz. Katz says, good morning, Daisy. Everyone, hey, Katz. How's it going, young lady? Florida Gatorland, right? Kenny, are you in Florida? Yes, Kenny. How about you, Kenny? Where are you from? Did you say you're in the Fort Lauderdale area? Yes. Yes, we're near Fort Lauderdale, yes. Kenny says, greetings from Texas. Another Texan. Welcome, Kenny. Welcome. Ann says, yep, I'm in Turkey. 222 says, hey, Cats. Tiny says, Maymay's chat is fast. Cat says, hey, 222. And he says, the one with the baseball players who are dead. Yes, what is the name of that movie? Ann says, hi, Cats. Waza says, yeah, except the government in Iowa is super tyrannical. It's all over the country, though. You can't escape it. Field of Dreams. That's it. Field of Dreams. That's it. Tiny says, hi, Kenny and Cats. Welshman says, are you thinking of playing fields? 222 says, that's correct. Your description of it made me laugh. Ashley says, hello, I'm back. Welcome back, Ashley. Welcome back. Cat says, hello, Ann. Rubbernecks is a great movie, even though I'm not a sports fan. Yeah, it is a good movie. Yeah. 222 Rubbernecks got it. Field of Dreams. Ding, 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 ding. Winner, winner. Kenny says, hi, Tiny. Waza says, true. It's everywhere. It is. It is. It's everywhere. Always tear up at the end when he and his dad have a catch. I know it. That's such a good ending. Yeah. Yeah, 222. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to take that out of there, okay? Yeah. I also like that movie Varsity Blues, says Rubberneck. I never saw Varsity Blues, and I love football. I should watch it. Or Levy, as it were. Yes. Yes. Football movie. Yeah, I can't believe I've never seen it. Varsity Blues. It's okay, 222. No worries. Hello, Deborah. Kevin Costner. Yes, Kevin Costner. Yep. Tiny's friends. I'm taking May May. Hello, Deborah. Welcome. Ann says, oh, Kelly, I made a series of my Wednesday stories. Detective Jack Mercer tells his stories weekly from now on. Oh, good, Ann. Yay. Let's pin that up. Everybody can know. Everybody can go check it out. There we go. Well, thank you, everybody. out in the morning having my tea. I did finish it, by the way. It was delicioso, too. And now I have water. Wow, he's still cleaning that boat, guys. Wonder how much he charges to get the boat cleaned. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Kage. Is my chat frozen? I think my chat's frozen, guys. There he is. Hey, Kage. How's it going, buddy? Kage. Yeah, my chat was frozen. Hold on, guys. Tiny says, hi, Deborah. Tina says, Chrome, I was the one who got the message stuck. Ashley says, hello, Tiny. Kage says, hey, how's it going? Hey, Kage, buddy, how's it going? Thank you for stopping in, Kage. Tiny says, Ashley's back. That's right. 222 says, hi, Deborah. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Tina. Tina says, or Tiny says, hi, gaming. Ashley says, hello. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Kage. He says, hey, Tiny. Ann says, oh, my time alone with baby girl is going so well. She comes and kisses and hugs me and rubs against me, chatting all the way. Oh, my God, Ann. That is so wonderful. I love that, Ann. Tiny says, Ashley, you feel better now. Ann says, hi, Kage. Ashley says, I've been eating crackers. That's good, Ashley. That's a good idea. Kage says, I'm sleepy. I didn't sleep well last night. Oh, sorry to hear that, Kage. Kage says, hey, Ann. United States of America can't go back to sleep. Now I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back, United States. Rubbernecks, I actually slept great last night, which is a miracle. Oh, good. I did too. I think the ocean breeze and being at the ocean helped me. I slept really good too. I think I woke up once. Tiny says, I was eating crackers and sour candy while I was pregnant. Tina says, I'm like, I don't know. 222 says, what kind of crackers? Ann says, join the club, Kage. 222 says, I need some food inspiration. Crackers and cheese, crackers and peanut butter, crackers and jelly, crackers and tuna, crackers and egg salad. I like crackers with a lot of stuff. Rubberneck, I normally struggle Sunday night sleeping because I know the work's the next day. Oh, right? The work anxiety. Yep, my husband's the same way. All of a sudden on Sunday, he's a mess, thinking he's got to go back to work on Monday. Yep. Ashley says, I've been craving corn dogs. 222 says, we call those the Sunday scaries, Rubberneck. Welshman says, I'm having fries and pizza for my tea tonight, cheese and tomato. Ooh, nice, Welshman. Sounds yummy, yum, yum. 222 says, LOL. Tyne says, Ashley got a corn dog. Go get a corn dog. 222 says, Iowa has great corn dogs. Ashley says, I've been doing saltine crackers. That's good. Welshman says, hi, Ashley. Hello, everybody. Tina, I'm having Chicago pizza for lunch, Robin. Sounds delicious, Tina. 222, crushed up saltines for the win. My mom used to crush saltines in like her tomato soup or her chicken noodle soup. She always did that. Tina says, home run in. 222 says, deep dish. Pizza. Ashley says, hello, Welshman. Forever. The United States of America. I love home run. I haven't had it in forever. What's home run in? I love home run in. I don't know what that is. Jenny's Cozy Corner. Good morning, y'all. Hey, Jenny. Hi, Jason. Hi, Jenny and Jason. Welcome, you guys. Jenny's Cozy Corner. Welcome, welcome. Jason Phelps. Good morning. I'm at the doctor's. I hope it's everything okay, Jason. Ann says hi, Jenny. 222 says hi, Jenny and Jason. Ann says hi, Jason. Jenny says, where are you located? It looks beautiful. This is Florida. Jenny, this is Florida. 222 says delicious pizza, Kelly. I'm hungry now. Jenny says hi, Ann. Ashley says hi, Jason. Hello, everybody. Welcome. United States, Miss Stacy, if you were president of the U.S., what would you do? I don't know, United States. That's a good question. I don't know what I would do. That's a great question, though. Tina says, I'm not either. Jenny says, ah, gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Rubberneck, I'm excited about my lunch today. I brought all the stuff I need to make myself nice, thick, crispy bacon BLT. Oh, I used to do that too. I used to wrap it all separately. I don't like tomato, but the bacon and the lettuce and the toast. Nice Rubberneck, sounds delicious. Jenny says, hi, 222. Ann says, I'm going to lie down, Kelly. This headache's killing me. Sorry, I'm very absent these days. Have fun, everyone. Don't worry about it, Ann. I love you. Take care of you. I hope your headache goes away. Please try to drink some water, Ann. 222 says, decree that all citizens drink more water. Yes, yes. Jenny says, feel better, Ann. Tiny says, I just had an entire thing of OJ. Good. Two 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 says, see you later, Ann, and feel better. Jenny says, I want to take a ride on the boat. I know, right? Me too. I'd like to take a ride on the boat as well. Let's hop on it. There you go. I could use a good boat ride. I know, me too. Let's go to the Bahamas, right? I thought being pregnant would be fun. I don't know. That varies from person to person, Ashley. Just make the best of it. Tiny says, OJ is orange juice. Yes. Waza says, you don't like tomatoes? Did you drink 1 to 3 month old tipsy cup of tomatoes? No, I didn't. That's gross. Waza, that is so gross. Tina says, no, it's not fun. Whoever thought that, Ashley? I never thought it. Especially, I was doing, my first one was due in July. My son was born in July. And you got to go through June, and thank God I didn't have to go through all of July and August, because, can you say uncomfortable? Tina says, I like tomato sauce. I like tomato sauce. I just don't like tomatoes. Tomato juice is hella salty. I never had tomato juice either. I never had tomato juice. But I've had tomato sauce, yes. Tiny says, matter, tomato, anything belongs in Bloody Marys. Wazoo says, thank goodness I'm not a woman. Tiny says, not near me matter. Ashley says, my sister-in-law said all 3 of her pregnancies were breeze. All 3 of her pregnancies were a breeze. Well, that's nice. Good for her. That's awesome, because a lot of times it's not, it's not. But everybody's different, so you're going to have a different experience than everybody else. Just make sure you do what the doctor tells you, okay? If the doctor tells you do this or do that, do it. The doctors know. Okay? Your sister-in-law lies. Just kidding. 222. Your sister-in-law. That's funny. That is hilarious. We got 59 thumbs up, you guys. Whoa. Thank you so much. Wow. Waza says, my mother used to make spaghetti sauce she cooked for 3 days. All the kids in the neighborhood tried to come for dinner because of that tipsy cup. I didn't like it. Butter only for me. Yeah, a lot of people used to make sauce. I don't know if people still do make sauce like that. My mom also used to make sauce, but I don't remember how. I've been drinking a lot of OJ and lemonade lately. That's good. Butter on spaghetti, come on. I like buttered noodles. I like buttered noodles. Any kind of noodles with butter and salt and pepper. Maybe a little garlic powder. Yeah, it's good stuff. What kind of cravings you been getting, Tiny? How far along are you? No, Tiny just had a baby. Tiny just had a baby. You better be making chicken spaghetti. Just butter, though. Well, no, not, I mean, if I do like just buttered noodles as a side dish, but if I'm having like sauce, no, I don't put butter in it like that. But butter on like elbow noodles or something with some salt and pepper and a little garlic powder, onion powder. Maybe a little sprinkled cheese, yeah. Now you're making me hungry. You're making me hungry. Oh yeah, you said that, having my bad. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I like spaghetti though. I do love spaghetti. I like pasta, a noodle with a sauce. Maybe some chicken, chicken Alfredo I make a lot. Spaghetti with meatballs. I make homemade meatballs that are really good. Tina, definitely gotta cover your ears. It's loud here. Tiny says, sorry, May. It's all good, everybody. No worries. No worries at all. Jenny's Cozy Corner. Hi, Tiny. Tiny said, hi, Cozy. Oh, I'm going to May's tonight for dinner. Wazoo says, I was only 2 years old, and to this day, I still sniff every beverage before sipping it. I don't blame you. That's enough to, yeah. That's enough to make you paranoid with drinks. I get it. That's gross. 222 says, what's your go-to breakfast lunch? What's my go-to breakfast lunch? Two things come to mind. A lot of times I'll make an egg and toast. Lots of times I'll make an egg and toast. Sometimes I'll make a bacon, egg, and cheese on like a muffin. And sometimes I make a protein smoothie. You never know. I make all kinds of that stuff. Jenny says, hi, Waza. Rubbernecks says, well, being pregnant has its blessings for sure. I felt blessed being able to feel my baby in my womb, moving around. Wow, nothing like that in the world. That little being inside waiting to come out. Yeah, that's also true, Rubberneck. Yep. The miracle of that, yes. Cozy, your puppy is so cute. Rubbernecks of the world is definitely a blessing. That's right. Yeah, and that's the way you have to look at it, right? Because it can be gone very quickly. Ashley says, hello, Cozy. Jenny says, hi, Ashley. 222 says, I love that Rubberneck. Rubberneck says, I like corned beef and hash. Corned beef hash. I never had that. Jenny says, thanks, Cozy. Corey's Outdoor Adventures is here. Hey, Corey, how's it going? Happy Monday, Corey. Wazoo says, no thanks. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. Brad says, I was in Florida a few years ago in the Everglades. Took a cruise out of there. Yeah. The Everglades are, they're quite a ways away from us. Yeah. Ashley says, hello, Cozy. Corey says, we got thunderstorms in the UK at the moment. Oh, you got rain and thunderstorms. Stay safe, Corey. Tiny says, hi, Corey. Waz says, hey, Jenny. Jenny says, hi, Corey. Corey says, hi, Jenny. Da, 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 da. am drinking my water too, so you know. May says it's cold over here. It's cold over there? It's hot here, guys. It's hot. We have 86 degrees already. Corey says, hi, Tiny. Rubberneck says, fry up a small can of corned beef hash with a scrambled egg and white toast with a strawberry jam or a good Western omelet. There you go. What's up, Corey and Brad? '86. '86 degrees already. Jenny says, nice sunny day in Pennsylvania, low in the 80s, low humidity. Oh, nice, Jenny. Ashley says, Rubberneck, I'm a little bit early to feel my baby. Brad says, love your watch. Thank you, Brad. All right, we're coming back this afternoon, guys, with Scrabble at 2 o'clock. Don't forget. If you guys want to play Scrabble, 2 o'clock Eastern time. Jenny says, hi, Brad. Brad says, hey, Jenny, how's it going? Christine's here. Hey, Christine, welcome back. What a wonderful day to wake up to. It is, Christine. Thank you for being here. Ashley said it's going to be in the mid-90s today here in Texas. Yeah, here, it's going to be about 90 here. Scrabble, yes, 2 o'clock this afternoon. Corey says hi, 222. Jenny says hi to Christine. Prem's here. Hey, Prem. Good evening, Prem. Prem said hi. Welcome, welcome. Rubberneck says you will get there, Ashley. It's such a wonderful feeling. Yeah, you will get there. Just take it day by day. Try to enjoy it, because before you know it, you're going to have a baby. And the pregnancy will be a thing of the past. So try to take it all in. Tiny says, hi, love story. Prem says, good evening from India. Hello, Prem. 222 says, what's up, Prem? Ashley says, okay, good. Prem says, how are you all, my dear friends? Thank you, Prem, for stopping by. Prem says, doing good, 222. Or, I'm good. I'm good. He's still cleaning that boat, guys. He is still cleaning the boat. And he just had the boat cleaned a couple weeks ago. Tiny says, I'm good, love story. I'm good. I don't know what I'm going to make for lunch today. I had peanut butter toast this morning. That's one of my quick go-tos also. If I'm in a hurry, I'll make peanut butter on toast. Are you understanding my English? We are, yes. Hashim, hi Hashim, nice boat. Yeah, it's not my boat though, but it is a nice boat, yes. Ashley says, whole love story. Does Trump love there? Oh, no. Sorry, Hashim, we don't talk like that. Definitely a nice boat, all right? Must be really dusty. No, I think the guy's just a little, more than that. I also understand your language. Awesome. Thank you, Prem. Rubberneck. I remember the day I left the hospital with my newborn in my arms. I was so nervous. I remember suddenly feeling the weight of the world on my shoulders. This is no game. This is a little human. Yes, I kind of remember that too. Like, oh my goodness, I have a baby, right? It's okay, Tina. Shh. No, Daisy, that's Ray. No. No. Rubberneck is I am now responsible for my life changed that day, right? I know it. It does change. All of a sudden you're like responsible. That's right. Corey says, hope everyone has a great day. Thank you, Corey. Hope you do too. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, Corey. Jenny says, thanks, 222. She's the best pup. Tina says, I'll give it my best shot. 222 sent us up. Radio Dude said, hi. Hey, Radio Dude. Radio Dude. Daisy making an appearance. That's right. Corey, Outdoor Adventures. Daisy May is a great channel. Thank you, Corey. Thanks, Corey. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Jenny says, hi, Radio Dude. Radio Dude's a funny guy. If you guys don't know Radio Dude, stick around. Radio Dude and Wazamadu are so funny. I love them when they come in and give us their jokes, give us their little witticisms. I love it. Ashley, I'm going to try and have a wonderful day today and a wonderful pregnancy. There you go, Ashley. Take it day by day. Theo Rhodes, Brew the Live Stream is still on. Yes, we're still here. Welcome back, Theo. Radio Dude says, hi, Jenny. 222 says, what's up, Radio Dude? Yes, Theo, we're still here. Ashley, I'm going to go and get a nap in. All right, Ashley, thank you so much for being here. Stop back again and let us know how you're doing, okay, Ashley? You take care of yourself. Rest and when you need to rest. Jenny says, hi, Theo. Hello, Theo. Looks like you need another joke. We do, Theo. Give it up to us. Yes, we do. I love a good joke. Me too. Me too. That's right, Jenny. Ashley, I hope you get some good rest. Yes, please get some rest. Take care of yourself, Ashley. Was that a joke, Radio Dude? I finally got some tea, sort of. You got tea? What kind of tea? What kind of tea? Two. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. I heard Russian winters are cold and harsh. Good thing I'm taking you because your smile is 100% fire. That's cute, Theo. Thank you. 222 says, LOL, touche. Radio 2 says, Kelly, it's peach tea. I love peach tea. Like Snapple? I love peach Snapple. Roll Call's Cabin. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Everybody say hi to Roll Call's Cabin. Welcome, welcome, buddy. Good morning, Miss Daisy. Hey, Cabin, how's it going? Excuse me, did you have a nice weekend, Cabin? Sorry about that. It's like Snapple. It's a knockoff. It thinks it's Snapple. Random question. Do they still make brisk iced tea? Yes, they do. That's my favorite. Brisk iced tea is my favorite iced tea. So delicious. Black tea is nice. It is, yeah. 222 says, what's up, Cabin? Cabin says, no, it rained all weekend and hot. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, Cabin, buddy. Sorry to hear that. Hey, Pillsbury Yurt. Everybody say hi to Pillsbury Yurt. Addison. Addison, how's it going, buddy? 222, I've never seen the commercials anymore. I used to love them. Looks pretty there. It is nice day, Cabin. Radio Dude, it's actually a water enhancer. I'm not sure if it has real tea or not. Okay. Addison, how's it going, buddy? Green tea is okay. Oh, I love green tea. I drink green tea every morning. Pillsbury says, good. How about you? Also good. Also good. Addison, also good. 222, I always thought green tea was gross. Well, like the unsweetened version. Yeah, I put sugar and lemon in my tea. I like lemon and sugar in my tea. The one whom yurt is among us. That's Addison, yurt, Pillsbury. Alex from Kenya. I see a nice place it looks like. Hello, Alex. Welcome. Hello from Kenya. Wow. Wow. Welcome. What's up, yurt, Alex? Radio Dude says I did have real Snapple coffee. I didn't know Snapple made coffee. Did they? Do they? Lisa's using emojis. Thank you, Lisa. Do they make Snapple coffee? I don't even know. Hello, Alex, says Cabin. Radio Dude, Starbucks coffee. I don't know. I said Snapple. Rubberneck, I've tried giving tea a chance. Warm tea, flavored tea, cold tea. I just can't acquire the taste. Yep, that's okay. That's how I am with coffee. Like, I haven't tried all the coffees, but I tried coffee a long time ago. I didn't like it. No tea for Rubberneck. Mm-mm. To each their own, everybody. Some people like tea, some like coffee, some don't like either. Right? It's all good. Cabin says I can never drink tea. I don't like it either. I'm not a tea person. Nope. What do you drink? Roll calls, Cabin. Rubberneck, have you tried Insani tea? I don't like coffee either. Oh, so you don't like coffee or tea? Oh, okay. Yeah, what do you drink? If you don't drink coffee or tea, Alex, I'm in Kenya. We grow tea and coffee too. Nice, Alex. Water and soda sometimes. It's okay, Cabin. Nobody's perfect. LOL, Radio Dude. They're just messing with you. It's just a joke. It's just a jokey joke. It's very quiet. We're hunting wabbits. Hunting wabbit. Kind of quiet. Lisa, you have people from all around the world. I know it. Isn't that great? I love it. Never heard of Insanity Tea. Alex, I like taking tea, but during the cold nights around Mount Kenya is a better warm coffee. Okay. Radio Dude, he's still working on that boat. Maybe he's disposing of evidence. Is he still out there? I don't know if he's still out there or not. Radio roll call, Cabin says Radio Dude, LOL. Rubberneck, I love my side pops. I like those body armor drinks, like juice, and I like water and beer sometimes, and spiced rum. There you go. Rubberneck has a variety of beverages. You ever see Bloodline? No. Is that a movie? Great show, though. Radio Dude, I'm going to go hydrate with Rubberneck. All right, Rubberneck says, of course, I will also drink coffee. There you go. Show on Netflix, all about a family running a hotel in Florida Keys, cocaine and murder term. Oh, I did not know that. Bloodline, no, I have not. I have Netflix, and I haven't even not been on Netflix in months. I'll have to try to watch it one of these days. Yeah. All right, folks, we are going to get ready to say goodbye, okay? In the same way. Yeah, I just haven't had time. But there's certain things I do want to watch. And one of these days, I'm just going to sit down and do it. Just because I do it. Screw it. I'm watching movies today, right? All right, we're going to say goodbye, guys. We'll be back at 2 o'clock with Scrabble. We'll be back at 1:30 with Christmas in July Puzzle Box number 21. Christmas in July Puzzle Box 21 is coming up at 1:30, followed by Scrabble at 2 p.m. I've not tried Insanity Tea. Never heard of it. Radio Dude. Yeah, me either. I don't know what that is. Until we meet again, we'll be back this afternoon with Scrabble. We'll be back tonight with crossword puzzles. A regular day. Tea, Scrabble at 2, crossword puzzles at 8. All right, everybody? Thank you so much for being here. Take care, Kevin. Take care, 222, Radio Dude, Rubberneck. Everybody, thank you so much for being here today. United States of America. Okay, well, have a good rest of your day, Miss Daisy and everyone. Thank you, United States of America. Thank you. Theo, people saying here, let's get coffee, tea, like we're in a romantic Netflix drama. I drank it all. Say it out loud. Sani tea. Sani, S-A-N-I-T-E-A. Sani tea. Okay. United States, have a good rest of your day, and everyone else. Thank you, United States of America. You too, my friend. Rubberneck says, bye, everyone. Bye, Zed, if you're lurking. Yeah, bye, Zed, if you're lurking. Alex says, I just subscribed. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Radio Dude says, Insanity. I-N-S-A-N-I-T. Insanity. Radio Dude says, bye, everybody. Spotify. Wait, where's this place? It looks cool. This is Florida. Hello, Spotify. Lisa says, I drink coffee, tea, hot cocoa, apple, cider, water, milk, whatever I have on hand. I drink it all. I like a variety, right? Tiny says, I'm going to go soon. All right, everybody. We're taking off. We'll be back at 2 o'clock. Well, actually, we're back at 1:30 with the puzzle, all right? We'll see you later. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Hey, Knuckle Busted Numbskull. Hi, buddy. Hello, 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 and thank you for stopping to Knuckle. But I'm taking Maymay with me. All right, bye. Yeah, bye. Knuckle, hi, and Knuckle, bye. Thank you for stopping by. Rubberneck says hello, Knuckle Busted Numbskull. He says bye. Alex says bye. Lisa says see you later. Rubberneck says bye. Tina says hi, Skull. All right, folks. Thank you, Numbskull. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys later, all right? Bye and hi again. All right, we're going. We'll be back at 1:30 with the puzzle and 2 o'clock with Scrabble. We'll see you then. Bye, everybody.